Happy Wednesday, everybody. Woohoo! Happy hump day. We're getting there eventually, right? I'm really wanting to take tomorrow off to do that longest yard sale. I don't know. Gino said that he would drive me on Friday because it goes Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think so. On 127. I don't know if any of you are near that. I've never done it before, but I feel like all the good stuff is going to go on Thursday. So I'm wanting to go Thursday, but I would have to take off work. So I don't know. We'll see. How is everybody doing today? Hi, Bree. Bree, are you home yet? It's Wednesday. I can't remember if you said you needed to be home Wednesday or Thursday, or you were going to be home on Wednesday or Thursday. Hopefully things are going well if you're still traveling. We have a ton of books to do today. On Monday, we had the $2 book sale. We got rid of a lot of books that day. I still have some books left over from that sale here. Today, we have a mixture of books on the table. Not all are $2. A lot of older ones today and some collectible ones. You got home yesterday. Oh, so you got to sleep in your own bed last night. I'm sure that was nice. That's always good. I'm not going to yawn. Pull this down a little bit. There we go. You did the the big, what is it, the world's longest yard sale, I think it's called, or is it called the 127 yard sale? I forget. I bet you filled up your car, huh? Oh, I'm excited. I want to go. Like, we're going to go Friday, but I feel like we need to go Thursday because I'm like, I have anxiety. Even when pulling up to a garage sale or like an estate sale, he takes forever getting out of the car. And I'm like, come on, let's go. Someone could be walking out right now with this, fabulous piece that I could have got had we gone in. I'm just weird like that. And so in my mind, I'm thinking, there's going to be vintage Christmas and somebody's going to get it all for a nickel. And you could have had that had you gone on Thursday instead of Friday. That's how my brain works. I am the person that if there's a book sale, I will line up an hour and a half ahead of time so I can get through that door and go right to the section where I want to go. Estate sale too. Now, estate sales, these people are crazy with estate sales. They get there like in the middle of the night. And the latest thing in my area, I don't know how it is in your area, but usually the company will come and put out a list in the morning and then you sign up. Here, people will show up in the middle of the night and make their own list and start their own list. Like when they get there, they'll just sign up like 3 a.m. And then when the estate sale comes at whatever time they get there, to put out their list, they'll take that list and just carry it over to their list. So the last estate sale I went to, I was like number 59. I still found some stuff. However, most of the like good stuff was already taken when I got in there. So estate sales are really competitive here. I didn't think that they would be as like competitive as they were in California, but I feel like it's worse here than it was in California. So anyway, you even got a desk in your car? Oh my gosh. Gino went and got my skeleton yesterday, the 12-foot skeleton from Home Depot that they have. They sold out of it, I think, already. You had to get it super early. They released it. I happened to see it. We ordered one, and then they had it delivered to the store. He had to wedge it in the back of my SUV, and I have a Ford Explorer, one of those big Ford Explorers. He had it wedged in there. It's so big. So now we have the big skeleton, and we have the werewolf for outside. And it was really cute because last year was the first year we were here in this house, and there was little kids coming by to like look at the werewolf, and he would growl at them from And he's what, 9 feet tall?
Yeah.
The 9-foot tall werewolf, and he would light up and move and like growl, and the kids, you'd see him come by and they would watch. It was really cute. So this year we'll have a skeleton to go along with it. Now, if you did notice, my backdrop is a little different. Before I had a table back here with my little hutches. So starting next week, I think I'm going to be doing my sales from a different location. So you'll see me coming in from a different, you won't see this mess of my stock area behind us. We'll have a different background.
Well, a different mess in a different area.
A different mess in a different area. I'm taking over the basement. Pretty much everything down here, right? The basement's my domain.
Anybody want to buy any of my stuff? Because it's getting pushed out.
You need to cut your baby hairs. Look at you, got some baby hairs on top. Your hair's growing back. You know what it is? It's me whacking you with that ruler. It's stimulating the hair growth. Where's my ruler? I'm going to do a test. There's no hair right there. Okay. We're going to check that tomorrow.
Let's do it again. Go ahead, do it again.
I got my whacker. All right. So today we're doing books. It's not a $2 start. However, we do have a bunch starting at $2, but they're not all $2. We have a lot more antique books. And let me tell you a shocker that I had setting up for this book sale yesterday. I was going through the books, putting them on the table, pricing them. Exactly, Bree. Bree's home now. She got home safe and sound last night.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I don't like don't like that, Bree. Just want to point that out.
What?
Whack me in the head to get that little girl. She's just mean.
I was going through books and I pulled out one that I've recently picked up at a garage sale. And I thought, okay, this looks like an older book. I grabbed it. I don't even know what made me grab it. I looked it up and it is a first edition Jane Eyre from 18 something. There's a set of them listed on eBay for $600. And I was like, I had to go upstairs and show Gino. I was like, I think I just found like a first edition, like classic book. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think I put it in the tote over there. I don't know. What do you do with that? Who?
Read it.
No, I don't want to read it. What the heck? So anyway,
some good advice.
I have this first edition book if anybody's interested. I also have the Mr. Fox one, which is a first edition, and it may be on the table here. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe eBay. It just makes me nervous because I know book people are very picky, so I would have to go through like each page and like, oh, there's
you have
Fox.
To take it somewhere and have it appraised, basically.
Maybe. I'm just glad that we saved it.
Books, those kind of books you need to get like a certification for or something.
You see me sell a lot of books, but in all honesty, I don't really know a whole lot about books. But, I pick up what I like. I like children's books.
She just looks at the pictures. That's
I do. I just look at the pictures. Well, let's just jump right in here. We do have a mixture of fun items today. Music books, antique books, children's books, cookbooks.
Just Bree and Marilyn here today? Everybody else hiding?
Lurking and working, probably. That's usually what I do during the day. Is I always have it going in the background, and that works for me. All right, so up first, we're going to do Rin Tin Tin. Now, this does have a little bit of wear on the spine here. You can see some of the paper. Oh, yeah. George can look at the book for us. Oops, sorry to block your face there, bub. This is the inside of the book. Now, this is a $3 start. This is 1953 Rin Tin Tin. 1953, great 1950s illustrations in here. This is before my time, before your time too, which is kind of funny. We don't get to say that too often, do we? Oh my goodness.
You whack me in the head one more time, you're not going to be able to say it at all.
Oh, Gino's a little feisty today. Rin Tin Tin, this is a Cozy Corner series book. And it's Whitman. It's a Whitman book.
Yeah, the end's
$3 start.
end's a little rough.
Yep. It's just missing the paper off the end. It is still together. It's not, doesn't have like a real loose binding. Well, I guess it's a little bit there, but overall pretty nice. All right. This is a cool one here. Today, every day. Indiana State Series primary.
Am I in your way here or what?
Well, little, you're good. Primary lessons in. Hi, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
This is primary lessons in human physiology. This book holds some cool stuff in here. It is a $10 start, and I'm going to show you why, because there's some cool stuff tucked in this book. Inside is the state of Missouri advertising piece here. Dr. J.H. McLean Strengthening Cordial and Blood Purifier. So it's like this advertising for, like, what is that called?
Snake oil.
Snake oil stuff, okay? I don't know how old this is, but it looks pretty old to me. It is tucked in the cover here. This book is from 1896. 1896. It is an amazing book.
Hey, Linda.
Hi, Linda. Let me show you some of the illustrations in here.
From Minnesota, don't you know?
Look at this illustration in here. Now, there's all kinds of goodies tucked in this book. You have some clovers. One of them's a 4-leaf clover. There is a letter or notes or something there. I thought I saw something else. This is a ticket stub. So this is full of goodies. This is a, again, 1896, $10 start on this one. Human Physiology. All righty. We're just going to keep going here because we have a lot of books to go through. Why don't you find one you want to show, okay? This is The Night Before Christmas. This book here is one of those board books. It's a little bit thicker. It does look like it's in brand new condition. Vibrant illustrations. It's a $3 start, so it's a thicker page for those little tiny kids so they can grab the pages a little bit easier. Great for Christmas. You could use this as a gift. You could use this, that's a coloring book, as a stocking stuffer. It is, like I said, in brand new condition. $3 start on this one here. It's a little golden book, but it's a little golden board book, it's called.
So if you're really bored, that's the book you read?
Yes, if you're bored, you're going to read that book.
All right, now we got a winner coming up here now that you've been showing all the duds.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't like coloring books? Look at this.
You picked
1937.
You picked the most delicate one to show.
1937. $8 start.
Champ. The Champ.
The Champ. Has it been colored in at all?
Yes, it does have some pages that have been colored, but majority have not.
Yeah. The ones that have been colored have been very nicely done, too. Looks like they stayed within the lines and everything.
Yeah.
Here, I'll let you show it. Now
I know you're
I
like.
broke the ice.
All right. So definitely 1930s illustrations. A few of them have been colored in. Show one that hasn't. These are the illustrations that you're going to get. This is Champ. One little doggy's drinking milk and the other one is like, what are you doing? Really cute. Frameable thing. And it's front and back, so double-sided. You could make copies of some of these pictures and use them for coloring pages.
Have been really nicely done.
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants this lovely coloring book?
Coloring
today?
book is $8, right? $8.
Yeah.
And again, it's from 1937. I know a couple people requested coloring books, so I did put this one on the table. I'm not sure how many more I have here, but we have this one.
That's the only one I see.
Okay.
Get it while it's hot.
Yeah. Now I have two very interesting books to show today. They're written really uniquely, and it's by Susan Branch. She's a really cool author, illustrator. And let me show you an example of her style of book. Each of these books are $5. They are brand new condition. They have the ribbon bookmark here. So this one in particular is The Fairy Tale Girl. And this is the inside of the cover. It looks like a scrapbook, the way that she writes her books. So this is kind of like a baby book in the front. And this is how it looks. It's almost like a journal with stuff tucked in throughout it, pictures. But this is the way that she does her books like this, like they're handwritten, almost like a scrapbook or a journal. This one here, let me take a look. In 1977, the year I turned 30, 3 life-changing things happened. I got married, I got a kitty, and I painted my first picture. All of it went into the diaries I've been keeping since I was in my 20s because most of the time my life has felt like a miracle, and I didn't want to forget any of it. And that's what The Fairy Tale Girl is about. It's an illustrative memoir. I can't say that. Watercolored and hand-lettered, taken from my diaries and photo albums, a story of growing up in the lovely 1950s as the oldest of 8 children, coming of age in the 1960s and 70s, discovering art, cooking, feminism, rock and roll, and love. You had to touch that to see if it was really...
Yeah.
I know, it looks like a real hair there, huh? But anyway, this is based on her diaries and stuff, and so...
And that's not real hair.
I know. Do you know how
touch
to
it?
Do you know how to touch it? Because it really does look like real hair.
It's like an old piece of tape with some hair on it. Oh, God.
Yeah, so it is in brand new condition. This is the first book I have, The Fairy Tale Girl. $5 start. The second one, and I did pay up for these, that's why they're priced a little higher. This one is Martha's Vineyard, Isle of Dreams, and it is the same way, the same style of book. You can see. Very unique way to do your book. It's pretty amazing because there's pictures and just handwritten, almost like you're reading her diary. Both of those. This one is from 2016, and the Fairy Tale Girl is 2015. Those are both $5 start. Oh, you have those. Awesome. They looked really interesting. That's why I picked them up. The next one we have, I sold one of these on Monday, and I said I had another one. This is the other one I have. This is the grandmother's book. You can see it's the other one was small and chunky. This one is a little bit bigger. Again, brand new condition. This one is a $5 start. This is the inside of the cover. This is full of recipes, songs, games, crafts to do with your grandkids, different sayings and verses, and just a really, really cool book. You could give it to, you know, a grandmother in your life, or if you're a grandmother, it's kind of a cool thing to have, you know, family quilt. It's a really, really cool book. Again, $5 start on this one. It's fairy tales, poetry, nursery rhymes, songs, activities, and recipes. All right, bub, you're up. You should do this one.
Nobody wants this.
Why not?
What year is
Yes,
it?
I think it's really cool. It's 1976.
All right. Do we have any Boy Scout fans or collectors out here? Here we go. A 1976 version of the Scout Handbook.
It's in really good condition.
Yeah, it is. You can tell whoever got it for their Scout, the Scout never used it. Yeah, it's like almost an unread condition.
Do you remember that one?
No, I have one, but I never read it.
This one is a $3 start. Again, it's from 1976.
It's a big one.
Do you want me to show him a page in there?
If you can.
Sure. There's that. Very cool. Bike rodeo.
Yeah, somebody wanted the grandmother's book. There was like a little bit of a bidding action on it, and she said she had another one and found it, brought it out today.
Yeah.
So
Well, if you're watching back and you see something you're interested in, just shoot me an email. My email is on the screen there, sweetadeline@aol.com. And there's 3 E's in sweet. If you don't add that third E, I won't get it. So we're just going to kind of move through stuff. If you see something you're interested in, we will stop and come back to it, okay? That is a, what did we say, $3 on the Scout Handbook. Now, this book here is really, really nice. I thought about keeping it, and then I'm like, you know what? You don't have any kids and you're not 5, so what are you going to do with that? This is The Magic and Mystery of Trees. Gorgeous book here. You can see the cover. Look how it kind of glistens there. Hi, New England Thrifter.
hey,
This book is
welcome.
a $5 start. It is in brand new condition from 2019. And it goes through what is a tree. It shows how parts of the tree, different types of trees, the wood wide web, trees like to keep in touch with each other. Experts have found that it's not just roots that link the trees in a forest. They are also connected through fungi, the living things we know as mushrooms. So it goes through different forest things. If you have a young one that likes to go hiking, this would be a good book for them. Talks about the rainforest and the different nature in the rainforest, animals and such. But it does go through the trees, tree habitats under attack, Africa, different types of insects. Really, really cool book. This is $5 start, and it is in brand new condition. A lot of the books that I have today will definitely go through the condition, but if it's brand new like this, you could give it as a gift for, a birthday just because gift, Christmas, you name it. This one's a really nice one. I don't know why I wanted to keep it. It's just because it's so cute.
Yes, make sure everybody hits the thumbs up for us if you can. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Instagram if you can.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
Next, we have Hugo's Italian
Sorry.
Simplified.
You didn't catch that. Linda is in on the Susan Branch books. We will do, let's do them one at a time just to be official.
Official? When do we start being official?
So we're going to start with the Fairy Tale Girl here. It is in beautiful condition. We have, where am I at? Oh, there it is. Linda is in at 5 on this one here. So we're going to go ahead and count it down. You want to start the countdown?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. And then we're going to do this very quickly. She is in at 5 on, Linda is in at 5 on Martha's Vineyard. So if you're interested, put in 6 or more.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We did that official.
All right.
All right, Linda. Those are coming your way, okay? I'm glad they're going to a new home. I've had these for a little bit. I actually picked these up in Napa. And so they've been in my stash for a long time. I planned on reading them and I just haven't had time.
So the next wonderful offering we have today is a $3 start. I don't know what year it's from. Oh, wait. This was given, looks like as a gift on June 20th, 1939.
Oh, no year in this one? Usually I write it down if there is one. Sometimes there isn't.
Well, somebody dated it June 20th, 1939.
So it's probably 1930s, I would guess.
It's
Yeah.
at least 1939 or older.
Mm-hmm.
It's Hugo's Italian Simplified, complete, consisting of a simple but complete grammar, Italian reading made easy, Italian conversation simplified, a key to the exercise in the grammar. And it still has in its original dust cover. It has the advertising on the back for other fun things.
It's a $3 start.
And if you remove the dust cover, it's in beautiful shape. Nice hardback book. And the back.
Oh. I think you're going to love those books for sure.
Ah,
This is a
there's
cute
bunch of-
picture of Gino holding the book open. You can see him looking at the book, and it's Italian simplified because he's Italian. That's funny.
And I'm simple.
Yeah.
All right, kids.
I'll do this one for you.
We have any interest in learning Italian?
Italian.
Speaking of it, that is sexy.
This is
Sexy.
I have a really interesting book. Where did I put it?
It must be this one. The Blue Book of Birds of America.
Yeah, that one is very cool. This is a 1931 colored book of different birds of America. At the time, it's a $6 start.
It's like a handbook size.
Mm-hmm.
It says 1931 back here on the back.
Yep, 1931.
It's in pretty good shape.
Let me show you some pages. So this is the red-winged
It's like a quick guide.
blackbird. We have these in our backyard.
Something you would probably throw in your pocket and you went out looking.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's a color illustrative guide for birds of America containing the following orders of birds. Well, it goes through a bunch of different birds there.
You can't pronounce the names, can you?
Yeah. Very interesting book. I have had these
Yeah.
before and I've sold out of them every time I've gotten them. I found this one recently, so I picked it up, and this is the Blue Book.
It's a
Birds of
90-year-old book.
Yep.
You can't really beat it for a quick field guide, reference guide. What was that one, $20?
It's $6.
Only $6.
Yep.
What a deal.
We're going to mix it up here. I have a mermaid book. This is a starting bid of $1.
In case you run into mermaids out in the field.
Yep.
Mermaid
This is an
adaptation.
illustrated mermaid tales from around the world. You have a mermaid lover in your house, this would be a fun one to pick up. It's different mermaid tales. $1 start. Let's take a look here. It is illustrated. That is The Mystery of Melusin. That must be a mermaid name. The Serpent and the Sea Queen. So all different kinds of different cultures, how they view mermaids. That's The Fish Husband. Oh, beautiful fish of the river, may I look through the flowing waters. Through the surface of the river I will see you, a lovely river that looks like silver and gems, with palace beneath, more lovely than the palace of kings of men. That's Nigerian. This is Ukrainian. So it's different countries, how they view the mermaid, and different, like their tales that they tell in their country about mermaids. This is a $1 start on the mermaid book. You can't beat that with a stick. Up next, we have this book here. It is a $2 start. It's from the 1940s. It does have condition issues. Oh, I see Tammy in it one on the mermaid book. Let's count that down, Gino.
Wow, look who's there, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Good morning or afternoon or whatever it is, wherever you're at.
Oh, it just cut these bangs in there. Still driving me crazy.
That's why I cut mine short.
Mm-hmm. Let's hit that same spot there. See if it
10,
grows.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop.
Bingo.
Our chat's working today. That's good.
Oh, sure, you had to say it out loud. Didn't you?
All right, Tammy, that one is coming your way. Up next is a $2 start. Watch Me. It's got the little bear on the cover. Oh, no. This one does have some condition issues. You can see it right here. And inside, it was a discarded book. However, it still has some life in it, and some of the illustrations in here are way too cute. So I wanted to offer it up. Maybe somebody could do a junk journal with this book and take it apart, because there are some really cute pictures in here of this little bear and his little woodland friends. Oh, that one is cute. Little squirrels and duckies and a bunny and this little bear. So it's called Watch Me. It is from the 1940s, and it's a $2 start.
I like this one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everybody's going to want to know The Tale of Henrietta Hen by Arthur Scott Bailey. Slumbertown Tales. And just look at the cover. How could you not want to read this book?
It's a $4 start, and it's from 1921.
Yep. It's actually intact for being over 100 years old. It's a little wear and tear, but somebody had put their little sticker and who it belongs to inside here.
A book plate.
Whatever it is.
Yep.
I can't tell what I'm showing.
No, then hold it like this. Hold it like this. Say, here, going on the top there. Put your hand over the top.
Okay, well, I showed them that. Is that the only picture in there? Oh, there's one. What is this, $4 start?
It is a $4 start. Again, it's from 1921. You want to read a little portion of it. Sometimes that helps to like set the scene for the book.
Read a portion of it.
Yeah.
Now I got to read.
Try your best. I want you to read this right here.
It wouldn't have done him any good, the rooster declared, stamping a foot and thrusting his bill far forward to show Henrietta Hen how brave he was. What's the matter? She inquired. Have you eaten something that disagrees with you? The rooster couldn't help looking foolish. Henrietta Hen believed in letting him know that she stood in no awe of him. And while he was feeling ill at ease, she listened to him tell that hereafter he must hold on to his first crow until after sunrise. Oh, I can't do that, he told her unhappily. Don't you dare let it go, she warned him. If that first crow gets out away from you while it's dark, there will be so many others to follow that I shan't be able to close an eye for even a cat nap.
I shan't.
I shan't, as opposed to other things that sound like that.
This is 1921, and it is a $4 start on Henrietta Hen.
Henrietta Hen. Come on now. I thought for sure somebody bought Henrietta Hen.
I know, right? Okay, we do have A Child's Garden of Verses. This is a Rand McNally Junior Elf book here. That's the front, that's the back. This is from 1962. 1962. This is the inside of the book. It's a $4 start on this one here. Beautiful condition. Child's Garden of Verses. Look at that. Look at this. Would you look at this? How cute is that? Look at the little one at the end. That is really cute. They have the best illustrations in these books. These Rand McNally.
Easy for you to say.
right? And this one is A Child's Garden of Verses. It's from 1962, and it is a $4 start.
Man, where's all our book people at?
Yeah, I don't know.
Monday, they were flying off the presses.
Right? All right. So here we have Rockabye Baby and Other Nursery Rhymes. Hi, Southern Siren. you missed some books, but you can always watch back and just let us know. Not too many. This is Rockabye Baby. This is the inside of the cover. A little bit of a tearing right here. Rand McNally, MCMLVI, whatever year that is the year of this book. I did not write it down. Gorgeous illustrations in here. This is a $4 start on this one. I love the cover on this book. It's so sweet with the little squirrel up in the tree there. And you can see it originally sold for 19 cents. I see Susan in at 4. Hi, Susan.
Hey, hi, Susan.
1956. Thank you, Marilyn. Yeah, this one is super duper cute. We have Susan in at 4. Let's go ahead and start that countdown.
And just so everybody knows, anything that was invoiced last weekend and paid for has shipped. Most of it shipped Monday. I had one more package shipped yesterday. So you buy them, I get them out of here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop.
The book I just bought. That's
all right. This is sold to Susan. Thank you so much. All these books are going to be going out media mail. We do invoice and package up on Sunday. So again, you'll get your invoice.
You're welcome, Susan.
Sunday, and he will ship out next week. All righty. Let's show this bad boy. This is The Scarecrow of Oz. This is a hardback book. Front cover here. This is the back cover. Now it looks like it has a little bit of schmutz on it there. You might want to just wipe that off. You can see it right there. Like something just splashed on it a bit. This is a $10 start. This is the inside of the book. Black and white illustrations. Really, really cool illustrations. It does say 1915 copyright in this book. However, this is a reproduction. Yeah, he's tired. He had a doctor's appointment this morning that didn't go that well.
Yeah, I was
So
up
you guys
late
need
and
to
up early.
you need to cheer him up. Look at that. He needs a little cheer up, so everybody send Gino a virtual hug. This is a $10 start. Again, really cool Scarecrow of Oz book, hardcover. That's the binding in the back. Cool display piece for sure. If you like Wizard of Oz stuff, this is a neat book to have. Yeah. Chucklette is over in our new area.
Where is Chuckletta?
She's over in our new where
Thank
we're
you,
gonna be
Tammy.
sitting.
Nothing better than going to the doctor and finding out you got to have some body parts replaced.
Okay. Teeny Wee Stories. Teeny Wee Stories. This is the binding. Now this one is from 1935. It does have, somebody wrote EAB in crayon inside the cover.
Is my fan club here? Howdy, everybody. I'm sitting here chilling.
This is inside. This is a thick children's book here. Lots of stories, tales for teeny wee, illustrated by Ann Anderson and Alan Wright, Whitman Publishing. Again, 1935. Beautiful condition for the age. This is a $20 start on this book here. It does have black and white and color illustrations inside. Really, really interesting book. Sing Song Stories, The Wonderful Journey. Let me find one of the pictures in here. The pigeons fly along with Anne. So it is an older book, but it does have both color and black and white illustrations. Really neat book. It has little sprites in there. Some of the illustrations may be a little bit strange, and I don't know. This is the chimney sweep one. The Lost Dream. Some of these like older children's books are kind of creepy sometimes.
Chuckletta takes exception to that creepy part.
Ah, so this is the Teeny Wee Stories. It's a thicker children's book from 1935, and it's a $20 start. The binding is a little loose on this one, just so you know. But great book for its age. What do you want to show?
Well, I think this is one of Chuckletta's favorites.
You don't want to show that one.
Why not? You gonna keep that one though?
Because there's something special in there that I want to show.
Well, you show it then.
Go ahead.
What's Arlington edition?
I think that's Lorna Doone.
Derek Vaughan
Oh, no.
Novelist? Derek Vaughan Novelist?
Yeah. Teeny Wee 20. Oh, Marilyn's bidding on Teeny Wee. All right, Marilyn, you got Teeny Wee here. We are going to start the countdown. 10,
Thank you, everybody, for the hugs.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Thank you very much, Marilyn. That one is coming your way. Yeah, Gino needs some hugs. Maybe we'll get him some ice cream today.
It's okay. Just when you have a follow-up with a orthopedic surgeon expecting one thing, and he's like, oh no. I can't fix that.
You can scoot in, hon. I can scoot this way.
So we'll go back to the Arlington edition here. I'm not sure what it is.
Marilyn said thanks and hugs.
Thank you, everybody. What is this?
You want me to take a look?
I'm trying to get the date on it. Can you see it?
1896 is the writing here.
Somebody wrote 1896.
Do you have, the slip is right here. It's Derek Vaughan.
Somebody penciled in 1896, so we know this is almost 130 years old.
This is a $2 start. It is an older book. There's no illustrations in here, but it does say, to my dear friend Mary Davies, Chief Songstress of Wales, I dedicate this book. And that's the title, Derek Vaughan, Novelist.
So it's got some condition issues. It's actually, the binding's still pretty good.
Yeah, I bought it because it was a neat display book.
Yeah.
I didn't even look inside. I just thought if you're using this in a stack of books, the graphics on top are really, really pretty. It's only a $2 start on this one. $2 start. You could actually cut this apart and use it for your junk journaling. But it's an older book. Again, 1890s.
It's a cool book.
Yeah. I just liked the that Art Nouveau cover.
You know, if we had the room, she would not sell a lot of these books.
Yeah. Oops. That little. So $2 start. If anybody's interested at $1, we'll do a special dollar price on this one.
You can show your special book now.
What special book?
The one you took away from me.
Oh, that's Uncle Wiggly. There's just I remember there's something special in this Uncle Wiggly book that I thought was really cool. So this is Uncle Wiggly in Magic Land. It's the Uncle Wiggly series. It does have a loose binding on it. It's still attached, just a little loose. You can see it there. Did you see what's inside?
Yeah, what's that? How'd that get in there?
Somebody put it in there. Inside the front cover, this is the magic surprise that you're going to get with this book. This is a $3 start. $3 start on this book. You ready? Boom. You're going to get a vintage kitty cat die cut from Made in USA.
Made in USA?
Yeah.
That looks like that lady that does your...
Yeah, Bethany Lowell,
Yeah.
right? I opened it and I was like, whoa, what the heck? Hi, Zeus. So you get this little Halloween die cut inside
Hello,
the cover
Zeus.
there, just a little added something. Now, this book does have some wear to it. That's why I have it priced low, but there are color illustrations inside. This is one of those Uncle Wiggly chapter books.
How can you go wrong with Uncle Wiggly?
Right. There are people that collect Uncle Wiggly. I think, who is it? I know somebody in this resale community collects Uncle Wiggly. But there are some loose pages. Oh, you did. Yeah, so this one does have wear. That's why I've got it priced low at $3. I don't know what year this is. Did I even look? Yeah, I don't think I saw a date in here, to be honest with you. But you get the little added bonus of the Halloween die cut inside the cover. $3 on Uncle Wiggly.
Yeah, but it's kind of glued in there, isn't it?
Yeah, you might be able to use some undo to get it out. I just liked it. I thought it was kind of cool. A little added surprise in there. Alrighty, we have some cool books here. This is Little Men. This is a $1 start. Now, there is some wear to the binding. You might want to get some glue and just set that back down on there if you use a little bit of that paper glue or glue made for paper. You could set that back down in there. This is the inside of the cover. This is 1955. Other than that loose binding there, you'll see it's in really good condition. There are like color illustrations throughout. Ooh, he's gonna sucker punch him. Look at him. This is Little Men, 1955, $1. We also have Little Women. This binding's in much better shape than the Little Men one. Again, this is $1. Little Women. This one is 1955 as well. And then the other one you're going to get for $1 is Five Little Peppers. And this one again has a little bit of a loose paper.
$1 a piece?
$1 a piece. You get the whole set for $3. 1950s.
That's pretty good. 3 books. Three bucks.
Yeah, I marked them a little lower because of the spine. I see Shauna. Hi, Shauna. So you're going to get all 3 books for $3 start. And we have Shauna in at 3.
All right. We are going to start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop. Quit yawning.
Can't help it. I went to bed really late and got up really early. Go stand in line for a half hour at the hospital thing because they didn't have any help today. They were way behind checking people in. And when I finally got in a room, it's like, hey, I'll let you know the doctor's running behind. So,
All right, Shauna, you're getting all 3 of those.
the usual.
All 3 of those coming your way. You want to pick out the next one, hon?
Well, I don't know. Nobody's buying my books today. Well, how about the cloth one?
Yeah, that's an old
That's
one.
down to $8.
Yeah, I marked
Well.
it down a bit.
Okay, this is a very small, thin book. It's a cloth book. Uncle with Three Little Men. Eh? Uncle Wiggily 3, Little Men 1. Hold on, what's going on here?
Okay.
Something's not right.
Oh, the Little Men and Little Women and the Five Little Peppers, you got all 3 of those books for $3. So you already got those, Shauna. You want Uncle Wiggly? This one is a $3 start. Just type in 3 if you want this one and we'll count it down for you. Welcome back, Bree.
Arlington edition if it's available. See Joy. What's Arlington edition? You're up too far.
Oh, Arlington edition. This one right here. Okay.
Okay.
We gotcha.
Let's sort out Uncle Wiggily, then we'll go to Arlington.
Okay. So, Shauna, you already got the 3 books. Yes. So type in 3 for Uncle Wiggily and we'll count this Uncle Wiggily one down for you. All right. So Shauna's in at 3 on Uncle Wiggily. We're just going to take that as her $3 bid there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
All right, Shauna, you got that 3-book set, and you got for $3, and you got Uncle Wiggily for $3.
Yep, you got a great deal.
And Arlington is $2.
I marked it to $1.
Mark it to $1.
I did.
This is the one you're talking about? If so, just type in $1 and we'll do the countdown.
My goal today is to move books along to new homes. I still have 4 totes of books.
Okay,
So,
there we
yes.
go.
All right, so let's count this down for her.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. So do we have...
If
Okay, Shauna, you got Uncle Wiggily for 3, and you got the 3-book set for also for 3.
Yep. I think we're squared away.
2 purchases there.
And I don't know if I'm saying this right. Is it Joy? This one is coming your way for $1. If you haven't bought from us before, or even if it's been a while, please send us your information. My email is on the screen. It's sweetadeline@aol.com. There are 3 E's in sweet, so be sure to add that 3rd E. Just send us your information so we have it, so we can get it shipped out to you, okay? All right. This is a newer book.
Oh, we have that person.
Okay. I think we have it.
Yeah.
If nothing's changed, then totally fine.
Joy Olson, we have your information. You must have sent it in previously. Because I'm seeing it here in the magic box.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, Shauna, you are, I don't know if you're lagging behind. You have already won the Uncle Wiggily. And
4 books, $6. That's correct. Yeah, okay. 4 books. There was a 3-book set and a single book.
Yes.
For a total of $6.
Yep, you won all those already.
You're good.
Yep.
You're all done. Signed
we
up.
put them in your box over there already.
I'm surprised you haven't already gotten them at your mailbox.
So you got the Uncle Wiggily book for $3, and then you got the 3-book set. The 5 Little Peppers, Little Women, Little Men for $3. So you've got all those books already set aside for you.
All right.
You want to do that one? Okay.
Well, I was in the middle of doing this.
Sorry.
Before you so rudely interrupted.
This is 1907. It's a rare cloth book from 1907.
I didn't even know they made cloth books, but evidently they do. It's very thin, as you can see. Baby Bunting stories.
Baby Bunting.
I think it's just unique because it's a cloth book.
Awesome, Shauna. So you should be, I think maybe you were lagging a bit, and that was what was causing it to be a little confusing. Okay.
So this Baby Bunting book has been marked down to $8, which is
$8.
well below what it sells
I originally
for.
had it at 18, and that was even a good price on it. So
Yep.
it's an $8 start, and it's an old linen book from
Linen
1907. That doesn't. Oh, you're trying to unfold it there.
Mm-hmm.
I bought these at an estate. I see Tammy in at 8. They had a bunch of antique stuff. The gentleman that lived in the house passed away in the 1950s. This is the one that he was the principal of the school. This book came from that estate, and a lot of old stuff there. Like, I think the house had been like vacant for a very long time, and there was just layers of dust on everything. But this antique book came out of that estate. So, all right, I see Tammy in at 8. Let's go ahead and start that countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
And stop. You're getting a great deal there, Tammy, but I'm glad it's going to a good home.
Okay. Popcorn reindeer. Got it.
Yep.
I think we're all caught back up to where we were. And again, you're always welcome to watch this back. Is there anybody that's popped in recently that wanted one day Lorianne had was a grandmother book that you sold Monday?
Oh, yeah, the grandmother
There
book.
was a grandmother book, and there was a number of people interested in it, and she said she had another one. She found it, showed it a little earlier in this viewing. If there's somebody that wants to see the grandmother book again, is it available? Can you just do a quick just run by it? Because somebody really was kind of like wanting it.
Oops.
Just to show it again.
This is the bigger version of it.
There was a smaller, thicker version of it that sold on Monday, and this is the larger, thinner version of it that's for sale today.
This one is a $5 start. It is brand new. It's the same as the other one, just a little bit bigger.
Yep.
And it is a treasury of fairy tales, poetry, nursery rhymes, songs, activities, and recipes.
And again, my apologies because I can't remember who was interested in. There were a number of interest in it one day. So
yeah,
just
it's a really neat book.
There.
That's the front. This is the back of it. How much did this originally sell for?
It's probably in the back cover, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's not there. And anyway, it is $5 if anybody's interested.
I'm losing my mind.
Okay. This is a newer book, but I thought it's a combination today of new and old. This is from 1985. This is Mrs. Piggle Wiggle Treasury. So if you have a youngster that loves the Piggle Wiggle books, this one, this volume contains the complete books of Mrs. Piggle Wiggle, Mrs. Piggle Wiggle's Magic, and Hello, Mrs. Piggle Wiggle. So this is the complete treasury in this one book here. It does have a book plate inside the front cover. However, the book is brand new. Doesn't look like it's ever been read. There are black and white illustrations in this book. And it's a chapter. Well, it's different stories in here. So you're going to get all 3 of those books in one. And it is a $2 start. $2 start for Mrs. Piggle Wiggle. You're going to get all 3 of the Mrs. Piggle Wiggle books in this book. It's the treasury of it. Really, really cute series for sure. The Tattletale, I thought so. Really, really cute. $2. And this one comes with a special surprise with it. A bookmark. So, yeah. 1985 Mrs. Piggle Wiggle. All right, G, you're up. I'm going to run an errand real quick, and I'll be right back. So you're going to take charge.
Oh, we're in trouble now.
I got to run upstairs real quick.
Okay. Stop back soon.
Okay.
I'm giving everything away while she's gone. Let's see. I'm into the really old stuff personally. I mean, it doesn't really matter the content to me if it's old and interesting. I kind of like it. We have a 1909 songbook with a start of only $6. The Remick Favorite Collection of Old Home Songs. Originally sold for 50 cents 100 some years ago. Here is the front of it. The spine. I don't know if that's been repaired at some point or not. I don't know if that's original. It may be. As you can see, part of the back is missing. This is Miss Nellie Utz, Toledo, Ohio. And it's basically just a songbook. That's all it is a songbook. And it's full of songs. Imagine that in a songbook. I'm guessing they're really old. Yeah, old stuff. So if there's any interest in the songbook, the old home songs, it's a $6 start. Don't everybody bid at once. All right, fine. Nobody wants this poor old songbook. And put it back in its handy little container here. Okay, what else do we have? Trying to find something you might find interesting here. How about a 1954 zoo book? It has a start of $4. It is a Whitman book. Where is the Keeper? This is one of the smaller books. A story about the zoo. Beautiful graphics. Where is the Keeper? Let's see. Oh, where is the Keeper who keeps at the zoo? I'm guessing everybody's hungry. That's probably what it is. The wolf wants to know, and the kangaroo, the camel, the hippo, and the elephant too ask, where is the keeper who keeps the zoo? So it goes on with this tantalizing story. Mind-boggling. Had me glued to the book. Where is the Keeper? A Whitman book. It's $4 start. Here we go. Dale Evans and Buttermilk. Got to be some Dale Evans fans in here. 1956, Dale Evans and Buttermilk, the start of $4.
Here's your glasses.
All right, thank you. This is, I don't know who made this book.
Is that Whitman?
Don't look like it.
It's a Telltale book. Should say.
I'll say it's Whitman down there.
Yeah.
It's another Whitman book. Everybody's just giving me the silent treatment here.
Aww. That's okay. (1956) Dale Evans and...
Look, a smoke signal. Dale Evans pulled her horse to a halt and watched the white puffs of smoke curl into the sky. There's trouble in the Indian village. Come on, Buttermilk, let's hurry. Bring syrup along with you.
That's so much better. All right. My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a creepy one.
I went through all the duds evidently.
I've never seen this one before. This is one of those religious books, but it's kind of, I don't know why, it's creepy to me. Now the binding on this one, it had a paper binding. It has kind of come apart or come off, but it's still in good condition. Saint Therese. This is a Punch-Out book. First book for little Catholics. I don't know why. I just find that a little creepy. This is from 1957. It's a super rare book. I could not find this book. I tried to locate it. $5 start on this one. It's a catechetical, I'm probably saying that wrong, catechetical guild book. Guild Press, New York, May 15th, 1957.
Catechetical book.
Catechetical. I'm not Catholic, so I don't know that word. This is Saint Therese. Really interesting book here. A boxing nun. Yeah, that's it.
She's going to take out the flying nun here at the back of the book.
Right. Saint Therese, $5, and it's from 1957.
Oh, Linda, I had a lovely cheeseburger, fries, and a large iced tea, which I'm still sipping on from lovely McDonald's.
Sipping on gin and juice, laid back. My mind on my money and my money on my mind. Wish I had some gin and juice. Okay.
Shh, you would know what to do with it.
Whatever. Here's another book that I think has a really neat cover. It is God's Children at Prayer. Love that illustrative cover. If you don't stop.
What?
Now this one, I couldn't find a date on. It is a $4 start, and it is a child's prayer book. I'm guessing 1950s, but I could be wrong. You better stop. So it is a religious book. Love the cover on this one here. $4 start. Ham and cheese and a cheese stick. Yeah. Yeah, that coffee sits in your stomach if you don't eat anything. I know, I feel ya. All right, we have the Make Way for Ducklings. Are you done?
I'm annoying her today.
This is a brand new book.
It keeps me from yawning if I annoy her.
Brand new, still very, the binding is still very tight. It is a $3 start. This is one of my favorites by my favorite illustrator, Robert McCloskey. He does an amazing job. If you don't have a copy of this book in your library, you should. This is an adorable story about a mama and daddy duck with their ducklings, I believe in New York City. And they get kind of stuck in the traffic and stuff. And this policeman, I believe, helps them. I've never really read the book, but I just love the illustrations.
But you want everybody else to have one in their collection.
Yep, you need one. Make Way for Ducklings, Robert McCloskey. Great book, brand new condition, $3. I have Folk Tales Children Love. Yes. Boston. It's Boston, okay.
Good.
The Make Way for Ducklings.
Oh.
Folk Tales Children Love. This is a $5 start. It's 1955. Now, there is some writing inside the cover there. To Edward from Rose and Dorothy.
On October 6, 1957.
You got it.
Well, it's in great shape for being that old.
It is.
That's practically older than me.
Practically.
It is older than me.
Beautiful. This is a Waddy Piper illustrated book. Beautiful, vibrant illustrations. Is this a Platten Monk?
Who?
Usually I can. Yep, it's a Platten Monk book. You can tell by how vibrant these illustrations are. This book is in beautiful condition. This is a steal at $5 on this one. So you are getting a great deal here.
No, it's a good deal and a great deal more.
Mm-hmm. Watty Piper. Oh. $5 start. There is one torn page. I made a note. There's one torn page in here. So let me take a quick look. I think one of the pages may have a tear. Where that is, I don't know. But I made a note of it so I would remember. I don't see it, but apparently there must be one of the pages have a tear in it. But $5 start on this one. All right, you want to jump in with something?
No, they're not buying for me.
Okay.
They're blowing me off today.
Walt Disney's Donald Duck. This is like a linen-like book. You can see it right there. Somebody did use some crayons on the back there. This is a $3 start. $3 start on this one. Story written and illustrated by the staff of the Walt Disney Studios. If you're a Disney fan, this is a great book. Actually, you could technically cut this apart and frame these pictures. They have a linen feel to them. They would be great framed. They don't have that, you know, glossy look to them. This is $3. 2006 on this one. Yes. And this is the Walt Disney's Donald Duck. Linen book. I'm just going to keep going unless you see something you want to do.
Nobody seems to want these little books today.
Okay. Mr. Positive over here.
Well, I'm just positively saying nobody seems to want them.
This is the new Napa Cuisine. This is a cookbook by Christopher Costow.
Gosh, I wonder where that came from.
This was from Napa. I bought this as a coffee table book for my new house, and now I don't really have a coffee table to put it on. Great. Just the pictures in this alone are beautiful, but it is full of recipes. It's a coffee table book, so it's a little bit bigger. The outside is almost like a burlap feel to it. I thought it had a really nice look for, you know, a coffee table book. But look at this picture. And we lived in Napa, and I worked in Napa for the city of Napa. And so on my lunch break, I would go over to the local library and sometimes they would have book sales. And so a lot of these books are actually from Napa. And once in a while, I'll have some signed by the chef. I don't know if this one is. Let me take a quick look, because this could be signed. No, usually it's right in there. This one isn't signed by the chef. Thomas Keller from the French Laundry. I know that sometimes I would come across his cookbooks there. And if you got lucky, you'd get a signed copy. But yes, this is a beautiful cookbook. This is the front side. Beautiful coffee table book. The sticker does come off. It's in brand new condition, and it is $3. That's a steal. $3. This doesn't sell. Maybe I'll find a spot for it upstairs. The new Napa Cuisine. And the food, I'm going to tell you what. There was this restaurant in Napa, ABC.
Oh.
Alexis Baking Company. And it was the best breakfast you will ever have in your life. Everything was organic. She had a farm. She had all of her vegetables and stuff brought in from that. And
Yep.
she would make this eggs Benedict. Oh my gosh. We would get it with the bacon, and it was the what are those called? The not the biscuit, the muffins. English muffins were
Mhm.
fresh baked. And then she did the poached egg, and we would get bacon, and then her hollandaise sauce. I have never found anything comparable. It was amazing. And then she would do those potatoes on the side. He would always get the lemony ricotta pancakes with fresh fruit. Sometimes it would be fresh strawberries. Sometimes it would be blueberries or raspberries or
Mhm.
blackberries, whatever. Peaches
You order a
sometimes
glass of
too.
orange juice, you see them in the back cutting oranges in half and putting them in the squeezer to make the
Oh
orange
man,
juice. I
it
mean,
was the best food. And during COVID, she decided, it was she couldn't keep all her staff on because obviously COVID, and she decided that she was going to retire, so she closed. And it's just never. I've messaged her a couple times, and she said she's going to come out with a cookbook. And when she does, I am going to buy that cookbook and make those eggs Benedict because I need
yeah.
that recipe. It was so good. But the food in Napa, like
Well,
any of the restaurants you went to,
yeah,
it
people
was,
ask me if there's anything I miss about living in California. They're like the weather. I'm like, the weather was nice, but there was one season. There was rain, and then there was hot and sunny, which is nice, but it does get a little old after a while. At least it did for us. But if I had to pick one thing I missed about living out there in Napa, it was the food, and of course the wine. Um, 'Cause I don't think there's any place like it anywhere else in
well,
the
you can
world, to
get the
be
wine
honest with
here
you.
though.
Yep. Yeah, Yountville was just up the valley a little bit.
Yeah, oops, sorry.
There's
Yountville was right the next little town up.
Yountville, Rutherford Grill. Oh.
Rutherford grilled their ribs and their cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was St. Helena, Calistoga, all the way up the valley.
Mm-hmm. Calistoga was a neat little town because they had a
Mm-hmm.
lot of hot springs, natural springs, and they had one of that had a lot of like bed and breakfast and spas and stuff up that way. You could do mud baths there because of all the springs.
They had an active geyser there.
Active
It was one
geyser.
of 3 in the world or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it had been capped off decades and decades ago. And when you go to, they have like a big Olympic sized swimming pool. It's always at 103 degrees or 101
Was
degrees
that
or something. And that's where
Indian Springs?
yeah, you would look over in the corner and see this huge concrete structure, and you just hear it bubbling and gurgling and steam coming off that concrete. Um, but it was really cool.
So
It was
you would
something to
go
see.
there to the pool and you would just see people floating in this huge pool, and the water was warm and it was fed by this hot spring. So the
Yep.
spring, they had the water shooting up in the air, and that was what was cooling it off, was it shooting up in the air, and then it was fed directly into the pool. So it was like a natural spring fed pool. That place was called Indian Springs Spa and Resort, I think. And they, um, oh, Bree was in that pool. Calistoga
Evidently,
is a
Barry
really
was
neat.
in the pool too.
Barry was in the pool too. Yeah, really, really neat places. But I'll tell you what, some of the cookbooks that you get out of that area have some really cool recipes that you might want to try. Um, and I'm like, I have the palate of an 8-year-old, so I like chicken tenders and like the same thing, right? But some of the stuff they had there and their bakeries, I was just thinking this morning, Model Bakery.
I was going to ask if you were about that.
Oh my gosh, Model Bakery, their macaroons and
They're English muffins.
their English muffins. Those are actually the ones that Oprah has flown to her, their English
Yep.
muffins, because she said they're the best in the world. They make breakfast sandwiches there on those English muffins, and they are.
Suffice it to
So
say, if
good.
there's one thing we miss about California, it is the food.
And Jen.
Oh, sure, and her friend Jen. I guess that counts for something.
Yeah.
Um,
We definitely have to get back out there and hit all of our favorite, and Chevy's. Oh, their
Yeah.
corn tomalito.
I think we're getting off track here.
Well, I know we're talking about food.
And my youngest daughter lives out there in Vallejo. Still,
Yeah.
So.
All right, so let's jump right back in with books now that we have everybody hungry. I have the
Oh
Modern
yeah.
Book of Household Pets here. This is a cute little book. It is a $2 start. Doesn't look like much from the outside, but the inside's really cool. And there are some really cool illustrations in here. The book itself looks like, you know, goes through the different dogs. But what makes this special is there's some inserts inside that have these charts, these color charts of the different dog breeds. And they're in this tealy color, which makes it really pop. That was the bull breeds. This is some of the spaniels. Let's see what else we have in here.
And one of the most expensive restaurants in the United States is in Yellville. It's called the French Laundry.
There's also fish and birds in here. Chipmunks. Yeah, the French Laundry.
Lunch is what, $600 or $700 a piece.
It's crazy.
Dinner is well over $1,000 a piece, and they're booked out for a year. So
this is terriers. Anyway, cool little book here. It's household pets, so it's birds, fish, dogs, cats, different household pets. It is a $2 start. $2, and I didn't even look at the year. Is there?
19 something I'll bet.
Yeah, I don't see a year on it. I'm guessing it's probably 50s, but that one is available.
Here, do this one next.
You're pretty bossy. This is Nicholas Thomas Gets Into Trouble, stories told by Kitty Stiles. This one is
I wonder if that's Harry's aunt.
$8 start.
No?
Huh?
Is that Harry's aunt?
I don't know. There are some scribbles inside the cover there. This book's pretty amazing. Nicholas goes to the sea. About this little cat and his family. Now there are some condition issues with maybe some scribbles on some of the pages. But the illustrations make up for it for sure. Vibrant illustrations. The pictures are by Mary Kendall Lee. There's a circus. This is probably, I'm guessing, around the 20s. Look at the elephants. That's the back of the book, the front. Again, Nicholas Thomas Gets Into Trouble. It's an $8 start. If you're watching back, feel free to message me any of the books that you're interested in. I can let you know if they are still available. We have this 2-book set. This is Poochie and Slow-Mo and Poochie and Guff. I think these are from the 80s. I remember Poochie. I specifically remember this little dog with the pink hair.
Pink hair.
See her? She got like pigtails. 1983 is the set. Inside this one here.
Only because I hear it on TV once in a while. I don't really know who that person is.
What?
Some props for knowing who Harry is.
Oh, jeez. $3 start
I think
for
he's
the
the
set
Donny Osmond of the current generation or something like that.
of Poochie and Guff and Poochie and Slow-Mo. $3 start. That's from 1983.
Feel free to jump in there and buy some books.
DuckTales, The Secret City Under the Sea. This is 1988. It is a $2 start. You can see somebody has wrote their name. I see Linda in at 3 on Poochie and Slow-Mo and Poochie and Guff. Go ahead and start the countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. Alrighty, Linda, these are coming your way. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank you. All right, we were showing the DuckTales. This book is $2. It's 1988. There is a name wrote inside the cover. Other than that, looks to be in great condition inside. For DuckTales, $2. We have Big Black Horse.
That's pretty descriptive.
1953 on this one. It was a library book. It has the stamp inside there. This is. You have color and black and white illustrations in this one. Really, really cool. That's a black and white one. And then you can see how it's a mix of color throughout the book. This is a $1 start on this book. $1 start for Big Black Horse. I don't know if it's like a Black Beauty style book. Ah, okay. Well, thank you. It does have a torn page here that somebody has taped. Well, I hope her internet gets put back on quickly, because we went through that when our power went out, so it's no fun. This is Big Black Horse, and it is a $1 start. It's from 1953.
It's amazing, other than camping when I was a kid, I can't remember last time I went with 48 hours without electricity. It's sad to say, but it's true. And we did that this past week when these huge storms rolled through northern Ohio here. There were, in our area, I believe there were 28,000 homes and businesses without power. So they had people scrambling, getting everybody put back together again.
Okay.
Amazing how quick you get hooked on that stuff.
This next book does not look like anything. Oh, her whole neighborhood has been having problems today. Oh. Yeah, our neighborhood was out of power, but we've been having some internet problems too, so I don't know. This book doesn't look like much from the outside. It is a very unusual book. I've had this for a long time. It's called Safe Counsel. I don't know if you can see it there when I told it. Safe Counsel. This is from 1918. And these books were given out to young folks. Basically, it's a guide to purity and physical manhood, advice to maiden, wife, and mother, love, courtship, and marriage, a complete sexual science. And this is what it looks like here. And I've marked a couple pages in here just so I can show you some examples. So it talks about blackheads and flesh worms. These insects are so lowly organized that it is almost impossible to satisfactorily deal with them, and they sometimes cause the continual festering of the skin which they inhabit. Remedy: press them out with a hollow key or with the thumb and fingers, and apply a mixture of sulfur and cream every evening. Wash every morning with the best toilet soap, or wash the face with hot water and a soft flannel at bedtime. Okay. So if you get the flesh worms or the blackheads, that is how you fix that. Okay. And it goes through all different things from
flesh worms. What the heck are flesh worms?
I know.
Ooh.
This is matrimonial pointers. Don't be afraid of marrying a poor man or woman. Good health, cheerful disposition, stout hearts, and industrious hands will bring happiness and comfort. Bright red hair should marry jet black, and jet black auburn or red bright red, etc. And the more red-faced and bearded or impulsive a man, the more dark, calm, cool, and quiet should his wife be, and vice versa. The florid should not marry the florid, but those who are dark in proportion as they themselves are light. Red whiskered men should marry brunettes, but no blondes, the color of the whiskers being more determinate than the temperate than that of the hair. The color of the eyes is still more important. Gray eyes must marry some other color, almost any other except gray, and so of blue, dark hazel, etc.
Starting bid
$10.
$10.
Those very fleshy should not marry those equally so, but those too spare and slim. And this is doubly true of females. A spare man is much better adapted to a fleshy woman than a round favored man. Two who are short,
Good
thick
Lord.
set, and stocky should not unite in marriage, but should choose those differently constituted, but on no account one of their own make. And in general, those predisposed to corpulence are therefore less inclined to marriage. I don't know. It goes through. I mean, this book is just full of different pointers and stuff. How to perpetuate the honeymoon. Continue your courtship like causes produce effects. Neglect your companion. Do not assume a right to neglect your companion more after marriage than you did before. Secrets. Have no secrets that you keep from your companion. A third party is always disturbing. Avoid the appearance of evil. In matrimonial matters, it is
Hopefully all
often,
of you are taking notes here because this is lost information.
once married, never open your mind to any change. If you keep the door of your purpose
Ooh.
closed, evil or even desirable changes cannot make headway without help.
What's the year of this book?
It's 1918. So it is
It's only a
really,
100 years old.
really, really interesting book here. It's even goes through like childbirth.
Yeah, I mean, if you
And-
married, per this book, if you married the wrong person, I think that's a kind of like
Letter
a buy.
writing.
So you can get out and go look for the right person according to the book, and then get remarried and be all correct and current as of 1918.
Keeping a good name, influence of your associates,
Well,
value of
how would
reputation.
anybody like this wonderful novel full of just
$10
wonderful
start.
information?
All right.
Tell me that wouldn't be great at a party.
It does have a bunch of signatures, and this book, Miss Ala E. Blue, Columbus, Georgia. This book was bought March 7th, 1919, and it looks like it was just kind of passed to person to person in the family, and they signed it. So, really cool book. Interesting look at that time.
Yeah, probably once you got a divorce, you had to sell the book or give it on to somebody else.
Right? I've never heard of flesh worms before, but I don't want flesh worms. No, thank you. All right.
Yeah.
We have the elves and moving along. The elves and
Hey.
the shoemaker.
Well, pay attention to what you're doing.
I
there.
know. I saw Brie. It just popped
Well,
up.
Just take care of it then. Well, I tell you what, it's all I can do to keep her in line.
Yes,
in
my
these sales.
husband.
Do I need to bring that up and show you where you're going wrong?
Exactly. I should have read this book a little bit more
Remember,
thoroughly.
you're not supposed to let your mind be open now that you're married.
Are you talking about me, Linda? What about it?
You'll have to ask Bree. It looks like she's buying the book. Bree, maybe once you get this, you can just take some snippets of it and pass it out for people to know.
There's a section on how to be a good husband. Consult with your wife. She is apt to be as bright as you are and frequently able to add much to your stock of wisdom. In any event, she appreciates your attentions.
I'm calling bullshit on that.
Yeah, be a gentleman as well as a husband. The signs and bronze and calluses of toil are no indications that you are not a gentleman. The soul of gentlemanness is a kindly feeling towards others that prompts one to secure their comfort. That is why the thoughtful peasant lover is always so gentlemanly and in his love much above himself.
See, you should go out and find yourself a peasant.
Take your wife with you into society. Don't just leave her at home.
My wife wants chicken nuggets when we go into society. She doesn't want to talk to anybody.
Oh my God.
All right.
Ew.
Well, Bree, before this goes away, you lose it all together. Let's start the countdown because Miss Bree is interested in this.
Oh gosh,
Evidently, she's going to have a talk with Barry after she
preparation for maternity. Girls should be brought up to live much in the open air, always with abundant clothing against wet and cold. Bathing should be enforced according to constitutions, not by an invariable rule, except when the invariable rule of keeping clean, not necessarily every day, nor necessarily in cold water, though those conditions are doubtless often right in case of abundant physical health and strength. This is a really, really cool book.
All right, here goes the countdown. The bids with Bree at 10. Anybody else is interested in this cornucopia of information, get your bids in now.
Oh my gosh, this has
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there it goes.
This book has some stuff in here that probably it's a little All right, so this is going to Bree for $10. Bree, you are getting my fabulous book. You know what you should do? I think you should do like a weekly read from Safe Counsel on your channel. A read along, maybe a chapter. What do you think? I would tune in for that.
I would tune in just for the comments.
A read along on your channel from 1918, how, you know, women should act in society and stuff like that. This would be a really cool book to do that. Had I thought about that before I sold it, I would have done it. Oh. We'd make Gino read it. Thank you for your bid.
Oh, you would not make me
Yes,
read it
I
because
would.
I'm the husband.
That's
and you'll submit to my authority.
This is The Elves and the Shoemaker. It got quiet all of a sudden. They need a reprint of that book. Yes, for sure. This is a $3 start. It is from 1966. This is a Rand McNally book. Adorable. Did we lose everyone in the chat, or is it frozen?
It's fine. You just sold a book.
Okay. $3
Did we lose
start.
you somewhere?
Probably.
Do you need ice in your drink?
Yeah, you want to? Would you put some in there for me?
I was gonna say, when you're going up to get yours, could you put some in mine?
You're such a brat.
It's cold too.
It got very quiet in here. Are you all still
I
with
know.
me?
Well, everybody was getting into that book, and now it's just kind of a big letdown.
This is. Where am I frozen? Somebody type in a thumbs up for me so I know I'm not frozen. Okay. The Elves and the Shoemaker. It is 1966 and it's a $3 start. Thank you, Zeus. I'm like, am I frozen? What is happening? Okay. We have How the Animals Came to the Circus. This is a $4 start. It is from 1917. The binding on this is super tight. Like, it's hard to open the book, but you can see there's writing inside. It's a $4 start on this one. And this is How the Animals Came to the Circus. Really cool illustrations. There are scribbles in the back of the book as well. Somebody added their artwork to it. So I have priced it accordingly. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, this has got some scribbles in it. I'm going to mark it to $3 if anybody's interested, but it does have wonderful illustrations inside, color and black and white. So if anybody is interested in this one, it is now $3 instead of $4, and it's from 1917, so it does have some age to it. I'm just going to kind of go through stuff a little fast because I haven't even really touched the surface on a lot of these books here. All right. We have, has a plastic cover on it. This is what it looks like without the cover. This is Gone with the Wind, the complete edition. This, I think I picked up at that fancy estate sale I went to. It's from 1940 and the starting bid is $3. It does have a book plate inside. This plastic sleeve comes off. It's based on the Selznick International has produced Margaret Mitchell's story of the Old South Gone with the Wind in Technicolor, starring Clark Gable as Giggle, Leslie Howard, Vivian Lee. So it's based on the movie. Okay, Bree, thank you. Hey, I want to know if you're going to read that book on your channel. I think you should, because I would definitely tune in for that. This is a $3 start. Again, it is based on the movie Gone with the Wind. 1940s. 1940 is this book. There's a picture of Clark Gable. Where is it? It's right here. Isn't he gorgeous? There you go. So this is Gone with the Wind, 1940. It's got this kind of ugly plastic cover on it, but it's keeping it. Oh, a monsoon just hit. A monsoon?
At least you're getting some rain.
Huh.
We had our monsoons just before you got here last week.
Gone with the Wind. Gone with the Wind. Oh, I was like, I knew I wanted to do one next. This is Chatterbox, a picture book. You can see on the back here. You got the Wicked Witch on the back there. This one's old. This one is 1892. This is the oldest book, I think, on my table right now. It is a $12 start. This is the inside cover. It does have some tearing on that first page. It's pretty, you can tell how old it is. Oop, we lost a little piece of the paper. Some of the paper is a little crumbly. I believe that some of the pictures have been colored by some little kid with some crayons. But most of them look really, really good. And to be honest, it's not about the inside on this book. It's all about the cover. But it goes through different stories. Again, it is Chatterbox picture book from 1892, and it is a $12 start. We have Told by the Sandman stories for bedtime. I, for the longest time, thought that was a Wicked Witch on there. I thought, oh my gosh, that would be so cool. And it still is cool to display for Halloween. But that's the Sandman. Look at him sprinkling his sand. This is a $15 start. It is from 1916. And it does have black and white illustrations inside. It's how the Pussy Willow grew, if I could talk. The Enchanted Tree. Towser, which is this little dog. So it's a series of stories told by the Sandman. It's a book that you would read before bedtime. What the Sparrow Saw, Two Brave Boys, Edward's Visit to the Fish, The Miser and the Fairy. This is Edward's visit to the fish. Look at that picture. Edward was very fond of fishing, and one day while he was walking by the river, he saw a large number of fish swimming about. He ran home for his fishing pole and then sat on the bank waiting for the fish to bite. But the fish were not to be caught that day, and it was a long time before Edward felt a tug at his line. Then he sat up very straight, for the line pulled so hard it drew him towards the river. I wonder what I've caught, said Edward, pulling with all of his strength. The line pulled him into the river, and under he went. Let's see. This one is The Miser and the Fairy. So it's all different stories in here. Again, this is 1916, told by the Sandman, Stories for Bedtime. Really cool book, $15 start. Everything okay?
Yeah, I think so.
This is the Margaret Torrent nursery rhyme book. This one is pretty old. That's the front. This is the back. A monsoon hit, huh? I don't know a year on this, but it's pretty cool. There inside the cover there is taped this little note. Here are some of the most exquisite pictures ever created by the noted artist Margaret Tarrant, together with some of the best-loved nursery rhymes of all time for very little children or for collectors of beautiful books. This group of nursery rhymes constitutes a real find. It is a book which should be in the library of every child to be passed on to future generations. A loved treasure. So I don't know if that was in there or if they put it in there, but look at these illustrations. You know what? I think I was going to cut this book apart, and somehow it ended up on my table.
Just set it aside then.
Yeah, I'm going to set this one aside. It's kind of coming apart. Look at.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you just set it over just on the couch maybe for now? Okay, we're going to skip that one because I think I have that one set to come apart to use to frame some of the pictures. And I must have just put it on the table. Okay, what do you guys want to see? I see we have 14 people. Hi, Amy. I have little books like this. I have antique books. I have newer books. I have a Little House on the Prairie box set, which I've been looking for weeks to send to Misty. Couldn't find it. And now I heard that she ordered one from Amazon, so she has one coming. And then as I'm unboxing everything, it was at the bottom of one of my totes, so I have located it. So if there's anybody that's looking for the complete set of the Little House on the Prairie, I do have the box set here in its box. I was going to send this to Misty and couldn't find it, and I thought, oh my gosh, I probably sold it because I have offered it at a previous sale. You can see there. Thought I had sold it, so I stopped looking, and then come to find out. So, okay. So, and I can show you real quick. Little Town on the Prairie. Do I have any Sark books? That's what this looks like. Sark, S-A-R-K.
Let me look it up and see if I can get a picture of it. Not sure what those are. We'll look.
This set here I have a $10 start on, which is a great deal to have the box and everything. $10 start, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books in here. The box set.
I don't think you have anything like that.
Nope, no Sark books.
I don't recognize it.
There's
a bunch of them.
Doesn't look familiar.
Eat mangoes naked? What the heck?
All right. Shauna's in at 10 on the Little House on the Prairie set here. Let's go ahead and start the countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. I think you got yourself a great deal, Shauna. And all of these will be going out medium mail. So it's going to be much cheaper for shipping than regular.
Well, it's the best we can do is media mail. Unless you want to be like Bree and drive all the way from Arizona to pick your stuff up, which is fine also. Seems like it'd be cheaper to ship it, but hey, you know.
That'd be so difficult. There we go.
So I'm just curious, Bree, did everything make it home in the truck?
I think
Okay.
didn't Bree run errands, son?
Yeah.
Oh, she may not be in here.
She's in here.
Okay.
I can tell. I know these
Alright.
things. I'm smart.
You're smart, okay.
I'm a smart
We
fella.
have Songs of Hope here. Does have is that a bookmark? Yeah. It's got this really cool ribbon style bookmark in here. Now this you're scared for the cost. Oh, for shipping? Well, media mail's the cheapest way to go. So I know that in the past I've shipped like 30-pound boxes and it was just around like $20 or a little bit more. And that was full big boxes of
shipped
books.
2 30-odd-pound boxes from Ohio to Washington. And it was like, for both boxes together, was around $60, which isn't bad considering it was 65 or 70 pounds of books in there.
Yeah, there was a lot of books. So it's the cheapest way to ship. Now I know their prices have gone up recently, so we haven't used media mail.
July
However,
7th, they had an increase, but we don't know how that translates into, you know, our shipping costs.
Yeah. But Shauna, don't worry. If it's you change your mind, it's too much, just let us know, okay?
Yeah, if ever you get an invoice and go, oh, I'm not paying that much for shipping, let us know, okay? Don't just not pay it. Just let us know you have a problem with it, and maybe we can figure something else out.
Yep. You're at your limit on books. How can you be at your limit on books? I'm at my limit on books. Okay, Songs of Hope. This is a $2 start, and it's a songbook. It's just full of a lot of different sheet music and songs. I don't know a year on this one, but it's a very cool book. And it is a $2 start.
A lot of us had that problem, Shauna. We say no, 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 and then we're going, oh, yeah, I got to have that.
Somebody was asking about Alice in Wonderland. Oh, that goes with that, huh? Boop.
Mm-hmm.
I do have this little Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. This is $19.29. It is a $15 start. You can see there is a book plate inside the front cover there. This is from
It says Amy Gaston. That's interesting.
Oh, okay.
Well, here's one, Amy.
This is $19.29. You can see right there.
Lewis Carroll. That's the real thing. What's the starting bid on it?
$15.
$15, Amy.
You can see the pages have like a rough edge to them. This is a really cool copy of, I don't know, is the Pool Pig and Pepper. And this is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. So very, very cool little book here. The Mad Tea Party, Turtle Story, Croquet Ground. It is
It's 15, Bree.
$15 start. It's from 1929. And I don't know if you were in here when I was talking about, I do have some first editions on Jane Eyre, the Fox, what is that? The Fabulous Mr. Fox. And I have another book called Snowbound something. I think that's a first edition. So I do have some first editions. They are going to be priced a little bit higher. But if anybody's interested, you can certainly message me about it. And this one, the Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, it is a $15 start. Oh, I see Amy in at 15.
I got to keep her under control.
And it does have the book plate in the front there. The book plate is pretty amazing itself.
Like the book said, remember, you should listen to your husband because you're not always right.
Okay. Whatever you say.
All right, let's get a countdown going on this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop.
There it is.
Thank you, Bree, for your help there. And Amy, this one is coming your way. I have something. Do you like, Amy, do you like Alice in Wonderland? Is that like your favorite?
I think it is.
I don't know how I would ship them. That's the only problem.
All those.
Huge. I think it's sitting right over here. Yeah, it is.
Well, anything can be shipped.
What'd you say?
Anything. Oh, God, I remember that. Holy moly.
What? What's wrong?
I remember these.
Do ya?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's Winnie the Pooh.
Look at the size of these books. Like 18 inches by 24 inches.
But this is the colorful.
She said her daughter collects them.
Let me move my chair out of the way here. So I have these large books here. This is the Alice in Wonderland one. I think these are from the 60s. They are these huge illustrated prints from Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, let me turn it like this. It's just a little awkward to hold up, but
it'd be great to frame them.
Yeah, for sure. Some of the pages have come out. They have this priced at $50 at an estate sale I went to. I guess they're pretty collectible. But this is the Alice in Wonderland one that I have. I just don't know how to ship it because it's so big. You'd have to almost put it in a poly bag, right? I also have Winnie the Pooh.
Or a box. A big box.
Yeah, like a flat box. This is the Colorful Land of Pooh and Christopher Robin. And this is big prints of Winnie the Pooh, Tigger. There's that one.
She wants to know how much. How much would you sell the...
Well, I paid up for it. They had it priced $50, and I think that I paid $20 on the I paid $20 on the Alice. So I'd probably just sell it for what I paid for it on that one. Just because I know the shipping's gonna be a little bit crazy. And then I have this Raggedy Ann and Andy. This one's in like not good condition. It's kind of coming apart. But I do want to show it to you. So they have colored a couple of the pages in here, but these prints are huge. Look at. I wanted to save it because some of them are colored. Like this one's colored. This one's
Alice for 20.
Yeah, but I don't know how to ship it. That's
well, what we're gonna probably do, Amy, is try to source a box that it'll go in just to keep it safe.
Mm-hmm.
And then the shipping costs will reflect any cost for the box plus standard shipping. I think that's the best we could do.
But look at some of these prints in here.
I'd hate to put this in a huge poly bag because they're just going to get beat to death between here and wherever they're going.
Right. Look at Santa. These are really cool, and I bought them. I'm like, people, and I didn't even think, how are you shipping these? So I was gonna, if I get my antique booth, I was gonna put them in there. But yeah, they are worth some money. I know that Alice one sells for pretty good money. It's just the logistics of shipping it. So if I can figure out how to ship it, it's yours. I will. Let me think about how to do that. If I can do it, I will. Otherwise, I'll message you and let you know it's not probably.
Well, why don't you put a note on it for her so you don't forget?
Yeah. I'm doing that right now. Thank you.
You'll have me watching the video back saying, "Who wanted that book?"
My post-it notes are here. Why don't you show the next book?
All right, so she's gonna put your name on it, Amy, and then we'll look into figuring out a way to ship it. That's too big and too fragile for a poly bag. You know, I mean, it's not a perfect shape to begin with, but you know how those poly bags get beat to death. So
I was thinking maybe I could roll it, but it's too stiff for that.
she's crazy. You can't roll something like that up.
I paid up for these things, man. I was like, afterwards in the car, I'm like, why did you do that? How are you shipping that? Like, duh. I get frustrated. But they were too cool to
You
leave
just gotta
behind.
buy stuff.
I got
That's
those in
all.
Ottawa Hills on that at that
You
estate
just gotta
sale.
buy stuff.
Yeah, I do.
All right. I know
So
what this
if
is.
I can get it to you, I will. Otherwise, I'll let you know.
The Littlest Angel. And if anybody else is interested in the other ones that you showed, what would you sell those for? Better too?
Mm-hmm.
If we figure out a way to ship this to Amy, then you could potentially ship
The
other
Pooh
two.
one, I'd probably be at 15 on, and the Raggedy Ann at 10.
Okay, so there's some
Mhm.
prices if anybody's interested in the others. Let us know, and once we get shipping sorted out,
I do have big poly
Yeah.
bags. I don't know if I have. I'd have to put two together. Just put cardboard between. I don't know, but we can see.
yeah, but those big poly bags can't be shipped. They have to be shipped as boxes.
Oh.
As far as so, you can use giant poly bags, but if they get over a certain size, you have to
We
ship
ship
them
from
as
Ohio.
a box. So
Northwest Ohio.
Ohio.
We're the heart of it all. We're kind of in the middle, so shipping's better from here because we can kind of.
If you're anywhere close, let us know. We could always meet somewhere in the middle potentially.
Yep. This next book is from 1962. It's The Littlest Angel, and it is an $8 start. $8 start on the little. Okay, you're in Kansas. Okay. Well, shouldn't you be collecting Wizard of Oz stuff, not Alice in Wonderland?
I know your middle name's Dorothy, right?
This is a classic book here. These actually sell for pretty good money.
I'll
This
bet her
one's
dog's name Toto.
this one. Okay, Gino. This one's in really good condition. Does have the book plate inside there. $8 start on this one, The Littlest Angel. This is a classic. We're not going to get through all these books today, are we?
It's already over.
I know it's already
And
after
you run
2.
out of time for the month, remember?
Yeah, we'll do a couple more and then we'll call it, okay? Up next, we have Charlotte's Web by E.B. White, the author of Stuart Little.
I would like the old Wizard of Oz, but they are expensive.
Oh, I did show a reproduction one I have on my table. I showed it earlier. You weren't here. As a matter of fact, let me show it to you real quick. It's right here. I can see it.
Yeah.
It's a hardback. This is The Scarecrow of Oz. That's the binding.
What's the price?
It is $10 start. Pretty good condition. I was stoked when I first found it because it said this. It said copyright 1915, and I was like, oh my God, this book's in amazing condition for 1915. And I think it's reproduced in like the 60s or something like that. So
Amy's in at 10.
it's in really good condition.
All right, Amy, we're going to start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go.
All right, Amy, that one is coming your way. I'm trying to think what other Alice in Wonderland stuff I have because I think I have more. I just don't know if it's on the table right now.
Why don't you make a little note
No.
that she likes Alice in Wonderland so you can look for it?
Yeah, I'll remember.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will. Here's another wonderful Wizard of Oz book. This one's really cool. It does have a ribbon. This is the front. This is the back. This is the Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Classic book here. This is from 1987. It is a $7 start. $7 start on this one here. Beautiful illustrations in this one. Color. Dorothy. I see Amy in at 7. I'm going to show you some of the illustrations. Chapter 3, How Dorothy Saved the Scarecrow. So it is a chapter book. Let me just show you a couple more pages here.
And the edges are gold.
The edges are gold. Very, very cool. This is brand new condition. Look at this picture right here, the flying monkeys.
All right. Any other bids? Get them in. We're going to start the countdown.
Oh, look at that one.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. Just waiting for it to pop up there. There it goes. Amy, that one is coming your way as well. You're getting some great books today, girly. I was showing Charlotte's Web here. This is a classic book. Does have its dust cover on. It's a $3 start. This is the cover of the book without the dust cover. If you don't have this one in your library, you definitely need it. What year is this? Does it say? It says 1952. There's no barcode, so it could very well be from 1952.
It's in excellent condition.
It is in beautiful condition. $3 start on this one. Charlotte's Web by E.B. White, front and back. $3 start. We'll do a couple more and then we're going to call it a day. Linda, I thought you were at your max on books. Can't pass up Charlotte's Web for sure.
All right, let's start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. I'm glad these books are finding a new home, and I know you'll all take great care of them. All right. This one's very cool. Now, I think the battery is dead in it, and I originally got this for you, but somehow it ended up in my book pile. This is a birdsong book.
Never even got it for me.
Backyard Birdsong Guide. It plays. You would? Okay, here you go. I think it needs batteries, so you push and listen. So you go to the bird, and it teaches you the call. Okay, we're going to give that to him. I thought I gave it to you, and somehow you put it down here. She said, but it's Charlotte's Web. Exactly. Up next, we have The World of Nature by Walt Disney. Look at the little owl on the spine there. You've seen these books before. This is the nature one. It is from 1964. It's a $4 start, and it goes through nature, the world of nature. The Wonderful Worlds of Walt Disney, Worlds of Nature. 1964. This one's in beautiful condition. If you collect the series and you don't have this one, it's a great pickup for $4. I know there's all different ones, but this is the nature one right here. This is the front, World of Nature, and the back. And it's got that adorable little owl on it there. Again, $4. 4 doll hairs. We're going to do a couple more, and then we're going to call it a day. Up next is the Big, Big Storybook. The Big Storybook. Oops. This is from 1941, and it is a $7 start. That's the front. This is the back. The inside has that 1940s look to it, the little nursery animals.
This one's what? $7 start?
$7.
$7.
It's all there are like these colored style pictures in black and white, and there's also a blue. Let me show you what the blue version looks like. Like this.
Grimm's Fairy Tales, Black Beauty, Hans, Brinker, Peter Pan, and Heidi.
Yep.
All the big ones from
I think that's the Peter
80
Pan
years
one.
ago.
So this is, oh, you have the Birdsong book, a larger one, Helen says. This is from 1941, and it is $7. You can see it is pretty large, and it's got all those different stories in it. Big storybook, great display piece for sure.
Yeah, we have 15 or 20 varieties of birds that come by during the course of the day. Different birds feed at different times on different things, and I hear them, and I don't know which one it is, you know.
Right. Now this next book is from 1924. It's a Raggedy Ann and Andy book. It is in poor shape. I have it priced at $5 just because there are some really cool illustrations inside, but you can see the cover does have some condition issues there. Again, this is 1924 on this one. The inside is still vibrant. You can see there is a little tear in the corner there.
The camel said hi, Helen.
This is Raggedy Ann and Andy and the camel with the wrinkled knees. So perfect for hump day today.
Camel.
Yep. It's the camel
I'm
with
psychotic.
with the wrinkled knees. $5 start on this one. Beautiful illustrations. If you were to take this apart and use it for junk journaling, you certainly have a lot of choices. Look at the little bug. If you collect Raggedy Ann and Andy, this is a neat one to have, even though the condition's a little poor on it. You could still frame some of these pages in here. Look at this one. That's creepy. Even the tree is shocked. What is that thing? Oh, it's a snapdragon, I think.
Snapdragon?
I don't know. Are there any Raggedy Ann and Andy people in here? Look at this. Anyway, this is a really neat book. It does have the condition issues, but still really cool illustrations inside. $5 on that one. And this is the Fantastic Mr. Fox that I was telling you about. This is a first edition. The dust cover does have some issues, but the book underneath is in great condition. I do have this. This is a first edition 1970 Fantastic Mr. Fox. Somebody did purchase this from me and then decided not to pay for it. So I have it available again. It is $30, and I have it priced super low because there is a book plate inside the front cover, and somebody wrote their name. So I did mark it way down. These sell
without the cover on it.
Yeah, I'll take the cover off so you can see it. This book I think was pulled recently as well, but you can see this is the front cover. It's in beautiful condition. The only issue is that book plate and signature inside the front. These can sell for hundreds of dollars. So I have mine priced at $30 just to take into account the writing inside the cover. But if anybody's interested in the Fantastic Mr. Fox by Ronald Dahl.
All right, I
I
think
have
that's
that.
gonna wrap us up for today.
We still have a table full of books, and I have 4
Yeah.
more bins, 4 or 5 more totes. So
This will probably conclude a week's worth of book sales.
We'll be doing a book sale again very soon.
Yep.
If you saw something that you are interested in, please message me. I do take offers on stuff when I can. So shoot me an email and just let me know if you want something. My email's on the screen there. I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon.
And rest of your week, beautiful weekend. We'll get those invoices out Sunday-ish.
And I will let you know, Amy, if I can ship that. I don't know. Let me think about it and see if that's something I want to deal with or not. But if I do offer it for sale, it's coming your way. I will let you know either way, okay? I just have to figure out how I'm going to ship it. Oh, I didn't even do this one, and this one was so cool. All right. I still have a lot of really cool books on the table. I guess we'll do another book sale in a couple weeks. We'll mix it up a bit. But yeah, maybe I'll post some pictures on Instagram as well. So keep an eye open on Instagram. We could do a static sale there.
Yeah, and by all means, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, please do. And if you're not following Miss Sugar Britches here on Instagram, please do that as well.
Thank you.
We'd appreciate it.
And you'll see us with a new backdrop our next sale on Monday. So tune in and check out our new background. Also, we are still doing our mystery jewelry bags. They are $3, $5, and $10.
And you have your ephemera packs.
And I have ephemera packs for $15. If anybody wants to see an ephemera pack, I can show you one of those. But they are $15 for those bundles as well. Okay, everyone, we'll have a great day, and we will see you next time here. Same place, same day, same time.
It'll be a different day.
That's what I'm saying. Well, Monday and Wednesday.
Oh, it'll be a different date.
A different date, but the same day of the week.
Yeah, we can't have this show over again next week on today's date.
Sure. We thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next week here on Sugar Britches Sweet Ass Stuff with Gino.
Yeah, with Gino. All right, take care, kids. Thanks all for coming by. I'll see you next week. I'll help them pack and ship.
She might end up in somebody's box, crawling in there.
She's going to Springfield with us in September, so y'all come down and visit us in Springfield at the Extravaganza if you can. Mm-hmm. All right? Take care, everybody.
Amy said no. Bye, guys.
All right, bye.